I'm surprised that we haven't seen them guys yet. Like, I was hoping we'd see them earlier on and get picked up. We'll see you down there. This is called Chickenley, this place now. This is where, at high school as well, when we were kids, like this is where all the drugs in the school came from. They all came from Chickenley. We just call it Chickenley Garage is what we call it. Just because it sounds depressing, you know. It's like people think rock and roll is a glamorous thing, but tell them that the album that they enjoy was written in Chickenley, in a furnace, in an old furnace, and you know. And it kind of kills some of the romance, you know what I mean? These all used to be like, I don't know what this was, some kind of factory, and all these were like furnaces, so it was just like a big, each one of them were like a big fire.
Oh man, it just smells like stale beer. Just kind of get near it, look. You smell it? Ooh.
I honestly could smell that from there. Someone's hit the van last night. Yeah. The surreal nature of having like a, you know, what's the word, teeny bopper style photo of Ryan on the wall, you know. You know, I think we'll always do small club things just because we enjoy doing them. You know, and sometimes it's kind of fun to just not plan a gig and just do one, but we were lucky to get through this one without anything seriously bad happening, I think, you know. Leicester tonight, Princess Charlotte. We're just driving through Leeds, we're heading to the Brunel Social Club. Middlesbrough, it's chilly. That journey wasn't very nice. And I don't know whether we're playing here or the bar across the road. I think we're about 10 miles from Glasgow. We're in Wakefield. When you first come back from doing an album, it's as good an excuse as any to, you know, to do the, you know, the small venues again, and, you know, be reminded of, like, you know, how fun it can be to be in a band, you know. Well, this is how we used to travel, like when the band first started out.
And that's what we're trying to recreate.
we kind of kept it up for a long time, you know. We don't. I don't like buses for one thing, but right now I'm thinking that it'd be nice if we were on a bus, but buses are too expensive and you don't really need them.
Plus, showing up to venues of this size and a bus is just like, you know.
When the bus is bigger than the actual venue,
so.
you know that something's not quite right.
Yeah. It's
It's
an
an ex-police van, a black Mariah.
riot van.
Used to, you know, take the scum of Wakefield round on a Friday night. Used to pick them up and
Now
lock
it
'em
takes
up.
the cream of Wakefield around.
Yeah.
When we first got it, like, we found like some guy's parole papers, like stuff down the back of, like, you know, this kind of piping, like, but not this. It was in the back, and it was like, I can't remember what he'd done now. It was something. It was like typical, like, dickhead, like,
No, he was
drunk and disorderly and like GBH, like.
Yeah.
But it just done like your
Police
typical
were really,
dickhead behaviour.
really mucky though, weren't they? They were like chuddy stuck everywhere and like
chewing
you know,
gum
like,
stuck on every surface.
yeah, and like we had to scrub all the walls down.
Not to be controversial, but I understand now why they call them the filth. You know, because this van was filthy when we got it. They ought to have been ashamed of themselves. We just announced it on the internet. It wasn't really. There's been no adverts for it.
Whole toss all out in 2 minutes.
So I need 20 quid to get us in.
Do you know how long I've been fucking looking forward to this gig? And if they don't live up to it, I'll kill them. Part of his t-shirt. Yes. Part of his t-shirt.
Well, I heard, like, to get here, people were paying on eBay 120 quid for two.
eBay, which I'm ashamed of, 30 quid. But you know, commitment. Very big fan.
I'm off you down the gas list. Right, so can I buy that pen?
Everyone at the back was pushing, so you got people at the front being pushed forwards into security.
Friendly violence.
Friendly violence.
Enjoyable.
Dead good.
Absolutely amazing.
Put unleaded fuel in.
Full tank?
Yeah.
No, you won't.
No, I have.
What have you done, Shipper?
Put unleaded fuel in.
Killed the
Diesel.
van.
A full tank, that's
You
it.
can't turn it on then because it's a turbo as well. We need to siphon it
You
out.
get siphoning, Shipper. Has anyone got a mint for Shipper? Does anyone have a mint or some chuddy for Shipper? 53.82 litres, that's what he's got to siphon out. Done without
11 o'clock.
leaving black.
11 o'clock at night, and we're finally done. Well, I think we filled up at 4, something like that. So, you know, 7 hours later, we just paid 215 quid, plus the 50 quid worth of fuel, 270 quid, 7 hours wasted.
situation, it was like just having people so like in your face all the time. I just stood on top of my amp for ages because like I just couldn't get down if I had. Cause, I don't know, kind of like.
Yeah, I never saw that.
On for dear
I never
life,
saw that
like.
going on. Like, it's definitely overstepping the mark when like someone grabs the mic while you're singing. If I'm not singing and someone wants to grab the mic, then it's probably gonna be annoying for the rest of the crowd. But like while I'm actually singing, you know, that's the deal on my mind. That used to be like what used to go on every night, and I used to like the total anarchy and the fear of it. But like, I was worried about everyone in the crowd. I was worried about the band. I was worried about the gear.
Yeah, all the crowd like fell forward onto the stage and fell off drums, and drums went over and it all got crushed.
One of the fans of the show decided that he was going to get himself a memento and tried to steal Rye's guitar.
Somebody did get the tambourine.
It's a sentimental stolen snare drum.
I think it's just been nicked by an opportunist rather than someone who's like planned it.
Someone stole a mic, so I can't sing any songs unless I get it back.
The cymbal stand got crushed last night.
I thought the days of fixing his gear the next gig was long gone, you know what I mean? It used to be a regular occurrence. Small venue and the stage is small and the lights are so looking out and I forget what it's like to do this stuff, but I love it, you know what I mean? I love being able to like, you know, I love having people so close to it, and I quite like the fact that you know, you get hurt and stuff, you know, it keeps that little bit of danger that should always be present any good show, you know, it should at least have that little tiny bit of danger at it. Unfortunately, I'm always the brunt of it, but I happily accept that. A lot of bands, when they've got past the, you know, the toilet venue, you know, the small venue stage, never want to go back to it. It's like they're scared of it, you know what I mean? So I suppose that is also kind of the point of doing this. It's just like, you know, this is where we were fucking brought up, man. You know, we were brought up here. We've done it for years, and we're certainly not scared of it. And we're glad to come back to it. And we don't have the ego to say that we're above it. You know what I mean? Because you're not above being back down there with people. You know what I mean? No band is ever above being close to the fans and, you know, sweating and fucking dehydrating and bleeding for the sake of a fucking gig. You know what I mean?
If this box is the same height as this, then we can put a whole new layer in here.
Just a brand new pillar, bought off the Holiday Inn. I bought it. got a 5-finger discount, like, but I did buy it.
You should understand, you still have to try. We're not all the same, I was almost right. Oh, 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 oh. I've seen those guys, I guess they're quite clever. Get you on side, winning's means whatever. See those guys, they think they're so clever. Spot them on side, winning's means whatever.
It's not a trick, it's just a thing.
We put out Bovine on the on MySpace, just to, you know, just not just telling anyone there, and just see what happens, see if anyone noticed it there. Obviously, people noticed it straight away, and the you know, people would like take a line out of the computer and like recorded it, you know what I mean, and leaked it. And so Radio 1 started playing it. Ross yesterday sends a text message to Radio 1 requesting it. Right, I don't know why.
Yeah.
You know, it's just one of those weird things like. We're just grasping at straws, really. And the ring's straight back. So as soon as I sent it, the phone rings. He answered it, and it's like one of the producers from Radio 1. He says, "Yeah, we're gonna play it like later on. We're playing it as the last song on."
They didn't know who Ross was.
No,
just random.
Yeah, the number that it come from.
Radio 1 call back anyone who texts them.
No, it's just because they were gonna play it anyway. They were like, "We want to do an interview with one of the fans, find out, you know, why they like it." And Ross is like, "Whoa!" And like, we're like, "We put you through to Zane on air now," and Ross like, "No way." So he gives the phone to my dad straight away, and my dad just says, "Oh, my name's Mick from Leeds." Also, he's not doing that. He's all of a sudden he's on Radio 1 live saying how much he likes our band. I'm like, fucking hell.
So right now, Radio 1 in the control in the hands of Mick. How you doing, Mick?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm doing very good indeed, mate. How are we going to finish this tonight?
How are we going to finish it tonight? Well, I just want to say, I saw the kids last night at the Brooding Elk Club in Leeds. They're absolutely fantastic. I think the new stuff is just brilliant. Are you going to play our Bovine Public?
I am!
You are.
Never exist without us, and nothing like
front of your album?
Yeah.
Mentions brown shoes.
Yeah.
Is it these shoes?
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's because I got some, and I just always hated brown shoes. I thought it was like a real hipster kind of thing to do to wear. I was like, shoes are supposed to be black, you know what I mean? And then I got some and I started wearing them, and I couldn't help but feel kind of appalled at myself, you know what I mean? It felt really bad at the time, really bad. But now I quite like brown shoes. Didn't ever think I'd wear them though.
Are they the same as Gary's?
Nah, they're slightly different. That, you know, the Scottish crowds are the best crowds in the world. It's like a cliche, but it's true, you know. I hope it's true again tonight, but we've always had really good gigs here.
There's a massive flood in the downstairs toilet, and there's that much water, and they can't stop it, so the gig's got to be pulled.
But we're not playing tonight.
They've got to pull the gig. They can't stop the flood happening.
Well, we can't reschedule it. Because we've got so many fucking commitments after this. Shit.
I spent like £50 on tickets.
Shit, I don't know what to say, you know what I mean? I'm really sorry anyway though, you know, like...
I paid £8 for the bus!
Why me?
I'm not playing!
I paid £8 for the bus! Where are you going now? Where are you going to go?
I'm gonna get fucking hammered.
That's you guys know by the way. Fucking King Tut. I'm alone. Should I please get a picture with this?
Of course you can.
Do you like my favourite band by the way? So I'm going to kick 'em out.
Yeah. We're going to go down and play the Admiral Bar, which is close by. Small bar. I've never been there. I don't know what it's going to be like.
I don't know. It's a small pub around the corner from here, but I think they've only been doing gigs for a wee while. So I think it'll be good. 200 capacity. Lots of very excited folk that thought they weren't going to see the band.
Yep. We're setting up at venue number 2.
We used to do stuff like this all the time in old days, you know. We once did like 3 shows in one night in London, stuff like that. We used to always do this kind of thing, but the only problem nowadays is that more people want to come to the shows, which is, you know, just in here, theoretically it could get dangerous if everyone from the other show comes down and like there's no security or nothing like that, you know. Just worried about people getting out.
Just another number on another road.
There you have it.
1, 2, 2, 2, yo. And
I'll be on stage as well.
You'll be on stage. I'm going to have to come up.
Yeah. I mean, we've been doing a few gigs like this with no barriers anyway, so.
Yeah, but you've never had that far between you and the crowd, have you?
I knew something bad had happened, and like the crowd started moving back. And as the crowd moved back, I saw this girl, and I was like, I saw it would. I've seen someone get killed before, right? And the girl looked exactly like that. Everything was loose, everything was flopping out, like, and everyone who was dealing with her, and like everyone was crouched down dealing with her. They all turned around, totally drained of colour, and like so scared.
Everyone just fucking get back, man. Everyone get back. Everyone just chill out a minute. Come on, seriously.
Right, I'm sorry. We can't carry on this gig, it's too unsafe. No, we can't do it. That's the second song in the set and someone's been injured. We can't carry on. Look, there's nothing we can do about it, it's unsafe. We can't carry on.
Shipper was trying to stop a gig, and I thought, like, if he stops the gig, there's gonna be a riot, and like Shipper was gonna get killed, and I don't want to see Shipper dead, you know.
So let's have a quick word here, alright? I just want to tell you that we love you very much for staying around. And I'm sorry about all the columns and stuff, but we have to ask you just to like stay. If you stay sat down, we'll play some more songs. Because, like I said, like honestly, we really fucking appreciate, like, you know, but it got, that were really, I were really upset a minute ago, so like, you just...
I honestly have never been that scared, like, I was in total shock. I thought about it, I did think about it. Even when we had to restart the gig, I'd seen a thumb move, that's all I'd seen. I saw a move of thumb, so I knew she was alive.
Never seen a gig like that, though.
No, I've never seen that. Never.
I thought it was amazing that the crowd did it.
It's the power of the stage. Like, please sit down. It's like a school assembly where everyone sits on the floor in primary school.
What I thought was amazing was the way that people were still restraining themselves. Like people were like on their knees, like up in the air, as far as they can go. You know,
the old guy stood up and everyone around him pulled him down. Brilliant.
I don't know where Wakefield is. This is the problem.
Centre of universe, that's all you have to do. Gravitational pull, take you back there, whatever happens.
There's the cathedral over there, which is what makes this place a city. Like, aside from that, it's just a town, but we have a cathedral, so we're actually a city. Saturday is the busiest day in town, and no one ever makes a documentary in Wakefield, you know. No one ever gets followed around with a camera in Wakefield, but I think maybe Wakefield's like become a little more liberal recently, because I normally wouldn't have been getting away with this.
What would have been happening?
I'd just probably get abused. Like, oh, we're not from Leeds, we're from Wakefield, and we used to say it so often that, like, people thought we were in some way proud of it or whatever, and then, I mean, even in different countries, like chanting Wakefield.
I spent ages trying to get away from here, and now I stand on the side of a stage with thousands of people chanting Wakefield.
Like, it just follows us wherever we go, you know. You can take the boy out of Wakefield, right? But you can't take Wakefield out of the boy.
So, at the Escobar, no barrier, just bouncers. Previous bad experiences.
You're on the side of the stage.
Oh, fuck. That I don't want.
Uh-oh. Hey! Try to get my vocal cords fucking sorted.
We all got tickets.
I'm playing, yeah.
It's all I've done.
you left frankly agog.
Can't believe what he's just captured.
Might do this tonight. What's that?
Who's gonna go all the way through the song?
We don't know what it is yet.
If I write a song on my own and people like it, he really don't like it.
Here we go round the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush, the mulberry bush. Here we go round the mulberry bush on a cold and frosty morning. That was about Wakefield Prison.
Here we go gathering nuts and
I think they just tried to cheer it up a bit. Yeah. But Wakefield Prison is a maximum security jail, so it's not as cheerful as the children who sing it may like to believe.
Why don't we take a walk? Oh, you know there's no one to tell us no. Oh, because you can't regret something that you'll forget. And that's the beauty, I like you.